Good morning. Let's see if we can see if anybody's going to come up here. Just tell us who you are and where you are from. It's a beautiful rainy day here in Utah, and I'm loving it. I'm excited. It's early, and I've been waiting all night to do this presentation or the scope because I'm very excited. Yesterday, I got, there we go, Alicia, Joy, London with SendOutCards, Sharon, Kathy, good. A couple of days ago, I ordered, you'll look right down here, I ordered accountability cards, Bart's accountability cards, and I have about 20 regular MPPs, and you'll notice that it says full on it. These ones, I have a bunch of them, and they say full on it. And what does it mean to be full? Well, in Bart's accountability cards, if you look at them, they're really cool because what happens is you have your accountability cards, but then you also have what's in the distributor, the market MD package, your golden question, your 4 types of people, and the now question. So it has a now question, and it has a bunch of them in here. So there's a whole bunch of them. So what I do is I bought these. Okay, and then what I did is I separated them out. So I took the golden question, I took the 4 types of people, and I took the question that you have, the now question, and I took what's in an MD package, and I took 3 of the accountability cards, and I'm going to explain how I use them in just a minute. And I put those all, so what I do is I take this, and I take the deck of cards, the MPPs, and I take some of this away here. So I've got the first card, so what I do is I take the, this card right here, so it's the golden question, I put that on the top, and then as you go through the different cards, at the very end, I have the 4 types of people, so I put that there. Then I have, after the 4 types of people, I have the question, the now question. If you had to make a decision today, which one of the 4 would you be? And then I have the MD package and what comes in the MD package so that they know. So I have all of that in here, and then I add the accountability cards, and I'm going to just show you what I do with these now. So here they are. I've got them in my, now this is a full set that I'm going to give to a new distributor. And so I put that in here right like that, and I write full on it. So I'm just put full. So I know that I've got this a complete set because I can't put them all in one thing. So now I got a full set of cards, and I've got a bunch of full sets of cards. So now I want to ask you a question. Okay, you'll notice if I lay this right here, I've got 4 sets, and I always carry 4 sets with me. Why? Why do I do that? Well, I want to be prepared. Let me give you an example. Last week, or was it last week or the week before last? One of the weeks, in the last couple of weeks, I was with a distributor, and I was in a hurry, didn't have, I took a different car, and I didn't have all of my tools that I usually have in my truck. And we went and did a presentation, and that person said they were a 2, but they wanted to, you know, they may want to do more, but right then they were a 2. And so we signed them up, and they signed up, and I asked the rep if he had any MPPs, and he said no. And I said, who trained you? And I'm not going to tell you who trained them. And somebody that's using the MPP. And I says, did they offer any to you? And he said, no. And I said, okay, well, here, I'm going to get you some. Let's meet this afternoon. And I rescheduled a meeting with that new MD and the sponsor. And I brought the deck of cards. And I told them that you never, ever go out without them. Anytime you're doing a presentation, you need to have your deck of cards. Because here's the thing. What you do is exactly what your team's going to do, whether you think it or not. If someone's a referral partner, it doesn't matter. You do the same thing as if they're a 3 or a 4. If they're a 2, 3, or 4, you do the same thing. You get them started. So you start out and you say, listen, let me give you your deck of cards, and you give them a deck of cards. And I prefer to have them pay for it, but if you're nervous about that, that's okay. Then I go through the deck of cards with them. I say, listen, let's go through. And let's talk about the golden question. And I tell them why that is an important question and why they want to memorize it. But until they do, they've got this card that they can lay down and or give to someone and say, hey, listen, will you read that and give me an honest yes or no? It doesn't matter. There's no right answer, but give me a yes or no. So they've got that in the deck of cards. Then you teach them how to lay down the cards. And then once the cards are laid down and you've showed them that a couple of times and rehearsed it and let them do it, then what you do is you tell them what these are for. Okay, like the 4 types of people. After you get through, you have them show them the 4 types of people and have that card laid down there. And you say, okay, these are the 4 types of people. Which one of those, okay, the 4 types of people, you tell them. And then you lay this card down. Say, okay, read it or tell me what this card says. If you had to make a decision today, which one of the 4 would you be? And then if they decide that they want to be a distributor, you have a little card that tells them exactly what they get in their distributor package. And this is probably one of the most important parts, is then once they've made the commitment that they're going to do it, whether they sign up right then, they say, I want to be a 3 or I want to be a 2 or a 4. Then what you do is you make sure that you fill out one of these cards with them. Say, okay, great. Let's just get your before, even if you don't sign up today, we're going to get you thinking about what you need to do. So you write down here what they are. If they're 2, 3, or 4, you write their name down, and then you ask them to write 3 people down that they think that they could sign up now just because they asked them to. And go and see. And then we write down the date of when they want to accomplish getting their 3 distributors. And that's what we focus on. And what I'm telling you, it's critical to do this. Why? There's a lot of people out there that are doing the APA. And they get to the end and they get a little bit nervous. Don't. Focus on, and if you have these cards in there, then it helps you focus these cards. This is the first time that I've seen these cards. Okay, where do you get these? These are supplements. SendOutCards doesn't offer these. Bart Miller created them, and he's got them. You can get them at mobilepocketpresentation.com, and you get a whole bunch of them. And so when you buy then they're $20. But if you take them and put one in each one of the deck of cards, it's only a couple more dollars per deck that you have. But if you don't have a deck of these cards, and if you don't have extra ones for your team, you're missing out. You're going to lose in this battle. You've got to have MPPs. You've got to have them. You got to help them grow their business. And you got to help them. You've got to be the one that's going to be the provider. And I can't stress that enough. I carry these everywhere unless I'm not in my vehicle. If I'm not in my vehicle, I forget. If I don't have my bag, I forget. So carry these in everywhere you go. Everywhere. So I just wanted to help everybody understand the value and the importance of getting this stuff so that you have it and you can grow your business. Okay, so this is the accountability deck. It says it right at the very bottom there. You can see it says accountability. It says right there. Can you see it right there? Accountability deck. I put the 4 or 5 cards in the full money pocket presentation. And then what happens is I have a full deck that I can teach my team. Teach as you go. Learn as you earn. That's the concept. Teach your team how to do this right out of the chute. I had a rep who signed up a distributor, and she said that she was not going to do this. Okay, well, he went ahead and trained her on how to use this. And what happened is he wasn't able to go to a presentation because she wanted to make sure that he did all the presentations, and he wasn't able to go. And because she had her deck of cards, she did the presentation, and she signed up the person as an MD. So again, get a full deck. You get the money pocket presentations. They don't come with accountability cards, and it doesn't come with the golden question. It doesn't come with the 4 types of people. It doesn't come with the now question, and it doesn't come with the accountability so you can write down and get someone started, or at least getting their mind thinking that they've got some people that they can go see with you. So anyway, get you a deck. Put them in with a mobile pocket presentation and start doing it. And if you don't have 4 decks of cards with you all the time, then what you're really saying to everybody around you is that you don't believe that they can do it too. So commit yourself to get those. I'm telling you, it's important. So anyway, I hope you have an incredible day. Enjoy the weather. I am. Okay, it says, okay, so order from Bart. No, you go to, let me say that again. You go to mobilepocketpresentation.com, and you'll click on there and it will say accountability cards. mobilepocketpresentation.com, and click on the accountability cards. That's where you find them. So share this scope with your team. And if they don't have scope, then record this and before it gets off there. Okay? Do you take the list of their? Yes, I take the list because they already do it, and I'll write them down, or I'll keep that card so I have them so that I can coach them through, so I can help them say, okay, when do you want to start calling these people? And sometimes we start texting them or calling them right now, the golden question. So it just helps them get started even before they may sign up. So think about that for a minute. If someone says, well, I want to sign up, but I have to wait until my paycheck. Or I want to sign up, but I'm going to have to wait for a little bit. Say, great, let's go ahead and get you started. And you take those 3 people and you text them the golden question, and they get yeses out of 1, 2, or 3 of those people right out of the chute. Do you think they're going to make a decision faster? Heavens, yes. So do the APA, but make sure that you focus on your team member that's coming in, and use that opportunity as you're doing the presentation. Remember, as soon as you open your mouth and talk to them, as soon as you text them, you're training them. As soon as you say the golden question, you're training them on what to do. So I hope that helps this morning. I hope that you have an incredible day, and we'll see you at the top.